Today, I want to begin with the 40th round. The title of today's lecture is A New Theory of the Cosmology and the Ultimate Destination of the Human Evolution. Here I suggest a new theory of the cosmology, which is one step higher, upgraded one than what I've mentioned up till now in this book. When I finished writing this part, I was surprised at the fact that I could write this sort of alarming article, and from that time I have had a completely new viewpoint concerning the ultimate destination of the human advancement or human evolution. As I think of the cosmology which I mentioned before once again, let's spread this theory a little more and upgrade it. As a matter of fact, what I am going to mention from now on is the theory of the universe, which I think is an epoch milestone one, or a very alarming one. And I suppose that not only the people of the earth, but even other aliens living on other planets find it hard to think of it. In the book, The Pleiadian Mission, this book, Pleiadian Mission, written by Randolph Winters, there is a part concerning the birth and life of Jesus Christ, which is an absolutely manipulated one, false one. But, on the other hand, it is true that other scientific expressions are highly appropriate and logical. Among them, his explanation concerning the cosmology is an excellent one, and he says that this cosmology was not constructed by their own scientific research, which was based upon the ultra-modern science which the residents of the earth can imagine only in a dream. But by other aliens living on other planets in other galaxies who had the higher level of scientific technology than them. If I write down her cosmology once again here, it is as following. Our universe is great and living existence, which is usually called the creation, and what we can see with our eyes, that is, the stars and galaxies are the body of the creation, and there is another invisible existence of the creation, and we call it the God of the universe. There is not only one creation, but quite innumerable number of the creations, which number is 49 times of 10, namely 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 49 zeros, quite alarming, of universes make a group. And this group is called the absolutum. It is said that the limit of the cosmic knowledge of the Pleiadians is this line of the absolutum. Each of all these great number of 49 times of 10 universes is called the new creation. And the creation sleeps or takes a rest and acts just like the human being, which is repeated again and again. Now, let's consider the process of it. The creation, which is the genuine spirit or the absolute mind of the universe, has the time of rest for some time. It is said that this new creation rests for about several trillion years. And after the event of the Big Bang, which is the terminology used in the modern cosmology of the Earth, it constructs the third dimensional universe, which is composed of stars and galaxies. This universe grows bigger and bigger, and when it reaches the limit, it begins to contracts or shrinks. And when it finishes the contraction, it returns to the genuine and pure spirit universe. The whole time from the birth, spreading, and the contraction is nearly 331 trillion years. Quite surprising. After some time of the rest, it begins to mold the third-dimensional universe with the Big Bang, and it repeats this reincarnation for seven times. And when it finds the ample experience in the world of the material, it changes itself into the genuine spirit of a light universe. Just as the person who has finished filing the ample experience with the reincarnation cycle for several million years, and just as he or she changes himself into the fifth-dimensional light body, so the universe changes itself into the genuine spirit universe. This changed universe is called the Ur universe. Ur universe. As this Ur universe is not a material universe anymore, it does not make stars or galaxies as before, and instead of that, it creates new material universes. Namely, this Ur universe creates the new creations or new universes. In other words, it begins to create new universes again and again. After the reincarnation of 7 times, as it did in the year of the former new creation, it does not need to have the experience as a universe, and so it is enhanced to one step higher to become a central universe. Therefore, there exists lots of new creations, or there exists lots of new creations and universes in a central universe. By the way, is there only one central universe? I think that there exist lots of central universes, and the number of them is also several or tens of times of 10. This opinion that the central universe has tens of times of 10 is just my own idea. What is the reason that the central universe exists innumerably? There are 2 reasons for it. The first reason is that the universe is made up of the fractal system. The fractal system has the cyclic structure in which a thing has a bigger one than itself, and this bigger thing has the same structure as itself. Then the bigger thing has another bigger one than itself, and this process repeats and spreads again and again. For example, in the physical or chemical class in our middle or high school days, we learned that the electrons move around the nucleus of an atom, and this system repeats again in our solar system, in which Venus, Mercury, or Earth moves around the sun, and all of the stars in our galaxy moves around the center of our galaxy with a similar speed. Again, this process goes on in our universe, and it is said that there exists the central sun in the center of our universe. All of the galaxies of the universe rotate around this central sun with the cyclic round of nearly several billion years. This scientific explanation has been made with the combination of the earth science plus the telepathic communication sent by the aliens. Now, let's spread this idea further. There exists the core of the keynote universe in an absolutum, and this universe is the central universe. And this universe is the most important core universe, which sustains the absolutum structure consisted of the Ur universes or old creations and new creations. Two kinds. Here, when an old universe, which is the genuine spirit universe, becomes a central universe, this central universe has the same structure as the original central universe, which is situated in the center of the absolute. And the new central universe can continue to create new two kinds of universes. That is, the new universes and the new old universes at the other place outside the absolute. This phenomenon can be seen in a group of a lion family, in which when a baby male lion grows up, it goes out of the original family and it makes another family in other place. This phenomenon is watched not only in the lion family, but in the society of the human beings. Therefore, the smallest unit of the universe is not the old or new creation universe, but the central universe. Like this mode, in the districts of the original central universe, lots of new central universes will be created, and so the number of the central universes will be multiplied to several times of 10 continuously. Then, will this process of multiplying come to an end here? No, it will not. When these central universes get together to the number of several times of 10, they will mold a sort of great central universe. And when the great central universes get together to the number of several times of 10, they will become a great central universe, etc. And this process of going to the upper rank of the central universe makes a sort of hierarchy, and there will appear the last but not the least step of multiplying. This last step can have a number which is unimaginably and infinitely magnificent. Here we can have a question, and we can ask, what is the ultimate destination of the central universe? I imagine that the last step can be the existence made up of the extremely high and wholly great as well as virtuous one.